Hello and welcome back to Urban Yoke Homestead. My name is Giulia. Io mio chiamo Giulia, and today in this video we are going to Milano and a few other interesting things. So first of all, yes, we saw Clutch live at Fabrik in Milano. If you're jealous, good. It was amazing, and it was a fantastic birthday present. So I'm super happy about that. Once we had seen the show, we took the next day to walk around and explore Milano a bit before going back home. So there you have the Duomo and the Piazza. And the Duomo is in. It's really incredible to look at. I I was really taken aback. Having been to Florence and Rome and a few other cities in Italy, I didn't really know that this is what Milano could be. It is quite different. It's definitely a mix of, the sort of countries from the north, and it's really beautiful. It's got a lot of history in it, and also a lot of, modern amenities that have been quite easily, I guess not the right word, but quite well woven into the fabric of the city. So getting around is not difficult. And then we went to the Lego store and saw all these cute little guys. So go check it out if you can. But the city itself was really incredible, and we got to see a lot of amazing things that we're definitely going to go back and have a look at all the museums and get to know a bit more about the city. It was so easy to get around, as I said. You just need to get your pass for 24 hours or 3 days, and then you can go in all public transport. So next time we visit, I will do a more in-depth video and give you guys a few tips on traveling around and what to expect in Milan. But just know that it's definitely worth the stop. It was one of my favorite trips, and also because I got to do it with my husband. But when we got home, I was feeling a little homesick in a way. My mom and my grandparents, they're of Tuscan descent. My grandparents are from Tuscany, from Lucca. And so when we got back, I was feeling a little homesick in the sense that I was missing them. So I wanted to make something that reminded me of them. And so I decided to make pollo panate fritto, which is essentially just, chicken made into little snitchels. Um, and it's really tasty, and it's my comfort food. Everybody has a comfort food, and I love making it. So this is what I did when we got back. You can see the process here. You're just slicing up the chicken and letting it sit in an egg and milk mixture for a little bit before actually frying them in some oil. I always use sunflower oil. But as my grandmother always taught me, and because I'm a good person, nothing goes to waste. So I grabbed a few veggies and threw those into a pot after chopping them up so that I could make a chicken soup with the bits of chicken left over, the ones that had a bit of extra fat or some bone in them, because that's not very nice for the schnitzel part. And that's what we ate, and it made me feel a lot better, but it also made me feel really conflicted. I was feeling this intense draw towards the northern cities, and after experiencing Milan and, doing that journey with my husband, which was his first time actually going to an Italian city or any city in Europe that wasn't, in England. It kind of reinforced that desire to be here and the type of weather and learning all about this part of Italy and wanting to stay here and enjoy it. So I think this is also why I cook this way. It makes me feel connected to my family again, especially my grandparents. They're still in South Africa, and I miss them deeply. Oh, here my husband just chopped up some potatoes to go with the chicken so he could roast them and we could have a nice roast potatoes. Um, but yeah, so I really miss them, and I wish they could be here with us, and this is why I cook that way. But as I was saying, I felt very conflicted, and that kind of confliction is that I feel like I want to be in Tuscany, and I want to be close to what I know and what I understand and what feels like Italy to me. But at the same time, after this trip, I could see this being my new home, like forever. And it's a really weird space to be in. I guess in many ways, the whole of Italy is now our new home again. And that's something to be happy about, to enjoy. And I get to do it with my husband, which is freaking awesome. But yeah, it's been difficult for me to be here and integrate because I know a different side of Italy, and my roots are in a different place. But I feel really happy here, and going on that trip to Milan with my husband and having my little birthday weekend and then coming back and making these, and also getting to spend some time with my mom for my birthday. It was really awesome, and it made me feel connected again to some kind of community and connected to my family. It was really fantastic. So a bland looking meal, but a delicious meal nonetheless. And then, yes, this happened. We had our first snow a few days later. And if that doesn't look like magic to you, then I don't know what will. It really felt like a fairy tale. And I got to play in the snow with our cats and my husband. And again, reinforcing that desire to stay here. I really love snow. And I really love being somewhere that makes us both happy. I think this might be it. I'm not sure. But for right now, I'm really happy where we are. And I'm happy that the cats are all safe. And they all got to enjoy some snow for the first time as well. It's been a magical few weeks. And soon enough, we'll be on another trip and I'll be able to share a little bit more about our journey in immigration here. So for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with the next story. Alla prossima!